it's Orchid, so I'm at my house. This is where I would normally be filming. I know I did kind of make some jokes about it, but once again, thank you so much to Raven Cosplay and Grey Cran for letting me film with them. So that's just kind of a side note. On to the video. New setting! This video is going to be about how to store long and short wigs. For this video, I have a personal short wig and a personal long wig. Short wigs are easier to store, so we're just going to start with short wigs. Need for this are a sealable plastic bag, a brush that has bristles that are set wide apart, or if you can't find one of those because they're kind of hard to find, a comb, and just regular hair detangler. I'm going to find a hard flat surface. For me, this was a folding table that I didn't set up, I just left it flat. And you're just going to spritz a little bit of detangler on the wig, keeping in mind that wig fibers are not your regular hair and they will not absorb detangler. It just sits there, so don't go crazy. And you're just going to gently comb it out, starting at the roots, so that you keep the wig fibers plentiful. You don't pull out too many of them, and you're just going to gently brush the wig. Once that's done, it's helpful to take your plastic sealable bag and just write the character's name on it. Just helps you keep track of wigs if you have a lot. See? Just wrote Toga's name on it because this is the Toga wig I use. After that, you're just going to very gently open the plastic bag and, starting where the hairnet is, place the wig inside the bag. And just try not to fold the fibers because you don't want them to end up setting that way and you'll have weird like kinks and stuff. And just seal the bag. Now you may be thinking to yourself, familiar with BNHA, My Hair Academia, and I know that Toga's hair actually has buns. What happened to those, and how do I store wig accessories? And yes, I do know that Toga's hairstyle does include buns. If your wig includes wig accessories like Toga's does, you can just put them in the bag with the wig. Being careful not to mess the wig up, or if you styled them, try not to mess those up either. And now on to long wigs. If you are the owner of a long wig, you know that long wigs tangle pretty much just by existing. So I found a way to help combat that and make sure that they don't get as tangly by just sitting there. For this, you're going to need same type of brush or comb as you would need for storing a short wig, same detangler as you would need for storing a short wig, and a lot of hair ties, like a lot of hair ties. For this, you're going to need a hard surface that's also flat, and that is slightly longer than the wig, slightly. For this, I used the same folding table as I used for the short wig, except I unfolded it but didn't stand the legs up. What you're first going to do is take your detangler and spray the wig with it. Should get all the wispies. If the wig has bangs, get the bangs. And now, drop that. Starting at the end, you're just going to very gently brush it out. Making sure to get any wispies that end up on the sides. I'm sorry for the terrible noises. Now that you've brushed out the entire wig, including separating out any bangs and side bangs, and getting the top of the wig cap, many people forget to brush that, you're going to flip the wig over and spray down the other side with detangler. And now brush this side, starting at the ends. Now that you've brushed out this side of the wig, you're going to flip the wig so that the wig cap, which is the part that you put on your head, is facing up towards the ceiling. And you probably don't need a detangler for this, but you're going to brush it out. Now that you've done that, it's time for the fun part. So take a hair elastic, and if the wig has bangs or any other short hair that is in the front, you're just going to tie it with a hair elastic. It's going to be frizzy. Keep in mind that this is not a cure to long wig frizziness. It's just a way to make sure that your long wig doesn't get too frizzy and destroyed while you're not using it, and so that you don't have to spend as much time just brushing it. So this is a Suyasui wig, so she also has side bangs that kind of swoop down at her shoulders. So if your wig has something like that, take another hair elastic and just cure it. Basically just separates it from the rest. Also makes it easier to find. If you're an owner of a long wig that has side bangs like this, you know the struggle of spending like 15 minutes brushing it, just trying to find the side bangs. And do it on the other side, or if your wig has a little asymmetrical thing going on, then just roll with it. But Sue does not have that, so onto the other side we go. Okay, so now here's where the fun part begins. So you're going to take a hair elastic and you're going to make a ponytail right at the very base of the wig cap. I know it's hard to see, there isn't a lot of contrast, but just do it like maybe a ½ inch, 2-3 centimeters if you don't use inches, below the wig cap. Don't loop it too tight or you risk leaving like dents in the wig fiber, but loop it, I'd say at least twice so it stays. And now you have a very long ponytail. So what I like to do is A, get all my hair elastics spread out. And B, do about a hand's width apart and make another ponytail. If you've ever seen them online, the final product ends up looking like one of those bubble braids people will do, where they just like take their ponytail and they section it down with hair elastics. And there you have it. Now you know how to store short wigs and long wigs. With long wigs, if there are accessories, you can just clip them on. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any other ways that you store wigs, comment that below.